Deep breath, ladies. The first runner-up is Miss Kansas. Miss Louisiana. You are
All I could think about was my family home in Louisiana. I knew that they were going nuts. I'm from Breaux Bridge, Louisiana, the crawfish capital of the world, and my homecoming was unbelievable. The whole area, all of Acadiana, got really involved in it. This year has been an experience, of course, of a lifetime. The opportunity has been second to none, but just I've grown so much as an individual and realized what is truly important in life, and it's all about giving back.
Hi, I'm Marla Maples-Trump.
And I'm George Hamilton. And it's getting very exciting here in Shreveport, Louisiana at the 1997 Miss USA pageant.
We're backstage with 51 very fashionable young women.
I'd say 52.
And they're about to step on stage and compete for the title of Miss USA 1997.
It's live and it's happening right now.
Everybody ready?
Now, let's meet the delegates from the Midwest with their scores from the preliminary competition.
Jennifer Serenas, Chicago. Melissa Hall, Minneapolis. From Columbus, Michelle Mauser. Kim Weir. From Taylor, Jennifer Reed. From Sioux Falls, Jamie Swenson. From Fargo, Lori Gap. From Onalaska, Tara Johnson. From Marie Krogan, New Hampshire. From St. Joseph, Amanda John. From Overland Park, Catherine Taylor. Krishnasco, Evansville.
Here are the candidates from the Northwest.
Sarah Nicole Williams, Tacoma. Crystal Didier, Lewistown. Stacey Dawn Cinedaisy, Cheyenne. From Gold Beach, Heather Williams. From Idaho Falls, Brandy Sherwood. Brisbane Bay, Mia Babla.
Say hello to the young women of the Northeast.
From Pittsburgh, Kara Bernatsky. Gretchen Durgan from Lancaster. Christine Pavone, Shelton. From Rochester, Ramona Bruder. From Burlington, Lisa Costantino. Trisha Gallant, Dover. Stephanie Worcester, Winthrop. From East Providence, Florida, Georgia.
Jennifer Chapman from Native.
DC, Napier Rose.
From Cranberry, Jennifer Mathis.
Welcome the delegates from the Southwest.
From Gilbert, Jessica Shahriari.
Brooke Antoinette Mahelani, Pearl City.
Ninya Perna, Green Valley. Run Titan, Tanya Harris.
Alisa Kimball from Lake Elsinore.
From Centerville, Temple Taggart. Damien Munoz, Westminster. From Edmond, Trisha Stillwell. From Dallas, Amanda Little.
And now, let's hear it for the ladies from the South.
Crystal McLaurin Cody, Dope. From Huntington, Natalie Bevis. From Chelsea, Autumn Smith. Casey Mazel from Columbia. From Liberty, Rachel Hoskins. Ann Cole, Baltimore. Tamara Henry, Little Rock. From Morristown, Tawana Stone. Denesha Reed McDonough. Audra Wilkes, Richmond. From Jacksonville, Angelia Savage. Arlene McDonald, Tupelo. From Hammond, Nicole Viola.
There they are, 51 of the USA's most fashionable women. Stay with us when George Hamilton and Marla Maples Trump return with special musical guest Randy Newman and tonight's live competition for the title of Miss USA 1997.
Now, without a pin, a toothpick, a gizmo, it separates. It defines lash by lash. Lash by Lash Mascara from Maybelline. Pull out the brush and it wipes off the gunk. Not once, twice. No clumps to pick at, no globs to pick off. Lash by Lash Mascara, a now new waterproof formula for perfectly separated lashes. Come rain or shine, it's Lash by Lash. Now in waterproof.
Maybe she's born with it. When Dave Thomas created Wendy's Spicy Chicken Sandwich, he used a whole breast filet seasoned with his own blend of pepper and spices, but did he go too far?
Very spicy.
Wimp. It's perfect.
Depends on who you ask. Try Wendy's Spicy Chicken Sandwich.
The Hoover Power Drive Cleaner is America's best cleaning upright, and it's self-propelled for cleaning so easy, even a brother can do it.
Hoover, nobody does it like you.
There's many a moment and many a day, many a reason, but only one way to get all you need for all that you do. Just take out your card, it's all here for you.
There's only one card that combines the purchasing power, better store savings, and peace of mind you deserve. And that's your Sears card.
The one card for the many sides of Sears.
Coliseum in Shreveport, Louisiana. It's the 1997 Miss USA pageant. Now, your host and co-host for the evening, George Hamilton and Marla Maples Trump.
Wow.
Hello.
Hello.
Whoa, laissez-les bon temps rouler.
This is something that I've never seen before. Wow.
I know a little French. Thank you and good evening. Welcome to the 46th annual Miss USA pageant.
And welcome to Shreveport. Welcome to Shreveport, the center of all the action in Northwest Louisiana.
This is kind of down home, isn't it? I mean, I was born in Tennessee, and you're a Southern belle?
That's right. I'm from Georgia, right near the Tennessee border.
Oh, so you were that little girl next door, huh?
Really little, George.
Yeah, well, speaking of little girls next door, these are the girls you wish lived next door.
That's right. We have 51 fabulous ladies here tonight.
What? Sounds like party time.
Yeah, Mardi Gras.
Okay, remember the laissez-les bon temps rouler.
French.
We don't want to over-party now. That's just, I know next week you're co-hosting one of the big morning TV talk show next week, so we got to chill it down a little here.
Right. And maybe you're going to come on and talk about your new movie.
Oh, me? Do a plug? 8 heads in a duffel bag with Diane Cannon and Joe Pesci? Never. Also, I just opened a new club in Las Vegas at the New York, and I've also got a cigar called Hamilton's.
Put that back in here. Enough.
Shameless.
He gets all the
shameless.
action.
I can't help it. I'll plug anything.
Well, meanwhile, we have a great show for you here this evening from the Hirsch Coliseum at the State Fairgrounds of Louisiana.
That's right. Later this evening, the great Randy Newman is going to sing for us. We have lots of competition ahead, so let's get the party started.
All right. I'm off to check out what's going on behind the scenes, okay?
All right, wait a minute. You said you're going to go behind the scenes. That's my kind of work.
I'll see you later, George.
All right, Marla. Ladies and gentlemen, Marla Maples Trump. I can't believe the judges have managed to narrow this incredible group down to just 10 semifinalists, but they have, and we're ready to reveal who they are. You saw the preliminary scores during our opening fashion show, and now, here are the names of the top 10 who will continue on tonight's competition. Our first semifinalist for the title of Miss USA 1997 is Miss Florida, Angelia Savage.
Angelia is 25 and a nursing student at Jacksonville University. She plans to work with pediatric AIDS patients.
Miss Rhode Island, Claudia Jordan.
A former Miss Teen Rhode Island, Claudia works as a journalist and professional model.
Miss Alabama, Autumn Smith.
Autumn is another former Miss Teen. She works in her family's construction business and is 22 years old.
Miss Oklahoma, Trisha Stillwell.
An honor student at the University of Oklahoma, Tricia volunteers as a tutor at a local elementary school. She is 21.
Miss Utah, Temple Taggart.
Temple is one of 8 children. She's from Centerville and wants to be a country singer.
Halfway there, ladies and gentlemen, halfway there. Number 6, Miss Hawaii, Brooke Leilani Lee.
Brooke is 26 and from Pearl City. She's in her first year of graduate school at the University of Hawaii.
Our 7th spot, Miss Idaho, Brandy Sherwood.
A former Miss Teen USA, Brandy is 26 years old and from Idaho Falls.
Our 8th spot goes to Miss New Jersey, Jennifer Macris.
Jennifer is missing her best friend's wedding to be here at this pageant. From Cherry Hill, Jennifer is 23.
2 spots to go, Miss Texas takes 1, Amanda Little.
Amanda's getting a degree in psychology and sociology at Southern Methodist University. She's 21 and from Dallas.
And the last spot goes to Miss Tennessee, Tawana Stone.
A model and actress, Tawana is from Morristown. A movie buff, she often sees at least 3 films a week.
One of these 10 young ladies will be the new Miss USA. We'll be right back with the interview competition. Don't go away, I'm not going.
What exactly is Clean Moisture? It's what you'll find in a new, even better Lubriderm. One that feels distinctly less greasy, even though it's working every bit as hard as always. New, cleaner feeling Lubriderm. See you later, alligator. Hello, Clean Moisture.
Once again, your host and co-host for the evening, George Hamilton and Marla Maples-Trump.
Welcome back to our live show from Shreveport, Louisiana.
We're going to begin tonight's competition in just a moment, but first we want to acknowledge the distinguished panel of judges for our preliminary contest.
They selected our 10 semifinalists, and we thank them for all the work they put in this past week. Now, as Marla introduces tonight's judges, please hold your applause until you've met them all. Marla.
Thank you, George.
Our first judge is one of Elite's top models.
And she's the host of Late Night TV's In Concert series. She is model and TV personality, Madison. His total approach to beauty has made his line of cosmetics and his New York salon a favorite of some of the world's most beautiful and renowned people. He's Frederick Fagai. His NFL talent and work for cerebral palsy and youth have made him a star, both on and off the field. Holding the all-time record for field goals is Nick Lowry. Her management company, Grid Inc., handles some of music's top names, and her nightclub, Liquid, is Miami's hot new night spot. She's Ingrid Casares. He has won more IndyCar races than any other active race car driver in the world. From the first family of auto racing, he's Michael Andretti. He starred in Rising Sun with Sean Connery and Wesley Snipes, and in Mortal Kombat. Meet actor and fashion designer Kari Hiroyuki Tagawa. This Karen model has appeared in such magazines as Elle, Glamour, A New Woman, and will be featured in a new fragrance campaign this spring. She's Gail Gerchik. He's covered the sporting world's premier events, including 3 Olympic Games. He's host of NFL Today and a Louisiana native, Greg Gumbel. Named 1995's Best Chief Executive in the casino and hotel industries, he's chairman and CEO of Harrah's Entertainment, Philip G. Satri. Ladies and gentlemen, our judges. Now let's get started with our first competition. George.
Thank you, Marla. It is now my distinct pleasure to talk with 10 of the most beautiful women in the world. Now, I have been rehearsing my whole life for this. We asked the delegates to bring along videos to give us a look at their lives back home, and we'll see these clips as we meet them. Let's begin with the interview competition with Miss Florida. Say hello to Miss Florida. She's a 25-year-old nursing student from Jacksonville who enjoys, among other things, scuba diving and playing with her 80-pound puppy, Sasha. Ladies and gentlemen, Angelia Savage, Miss Florida. Now, that dog is as big as you are.
She most certainly is. She is my pride and joy. I actually won her in a fitness contest, and I think she's the one that keeps me fit now.
Well, boy, she is big. Now, let me ask you this. You're studying nursing. What are you specializing in?
Actually, I plan to specialize in pediatric AIDS. That's something that's very dear to my heart, and I plan on pursuing that career later. I'm a junior right now at Jacksonville University in Florida.
So you are a title holder, and a lot of people take the attitude that in title holding you just get sashes and crowns and that sort of thing. You don't do community service. Tell me some of the things you've done.
Oh, I have done so many great things since I've become Miss Florida USA. I think the most exciting that I did was MC a pageant for a nursing home, and I had all of the elderly young ladies that had their families come in, and they got all dressed up and had makeup on and beautiful as they could be, and I asked them questions individually, and we just had a really great time, and I think that was very inspiring.
Well, inspiring for us to hear that. Angelia Savage, Miss Florida, please go into your scoring mark. And now let's get to know Miss Rhode Island, an inspiring journalist. She's covered the Million Man March in Washington and recently helped organize anti-violence rally in her own community. Miss Claudia Jordan, Miss Rhode Island. Now, would you call yourself in that video a community activist? Are you a community activist?
Well, ever since I won the title, I found that doors were opening a lot easier, so I can get things done that I've always wanted to do. When I was 17, I had lost a friend that was close to me to gun violence, so I took it upon myself to go into the community and try to discourage violent acts with guns and to try to encourage alternatives to violence.
Sounds great. Now, let me ask you this. What about your family? What's your family background?
I'm half Italian and half black, and all of my family, all of my mom's side is in Italy, my father's side is in the United States, so I'm a black Italian.
So you're a black Italian. You have a foot on both sides of the Atlantic, don't you?
I got the best of both worlds.
What's next for you in your career?
Well, right now I'm a professional model, and I also am a journalist for the Providence American newspaper when I have time. Right now I'm really busy with the modeling, and I hope to continue that as, you know, I have opportunities now, so I want to follow through with that. And when that kind of dies down as I get older, I would really like to take off with the journalism and the broadcasting career and possibly try some acting.
Thank you, Miss Rhode Island. Please go over to your scoring mark. Claudia Jordan. Now let's meet Miss Alabama. She's 22 years old, has a degree in interior design, and now works for her father's construction business. Please sit down. Ladies and gentlemen, from Chelsea, Alabama, meet Autumn Smith. Autumn, now in that video, I saw what you were doing. You were driving a Bobcat, am I correct?
Yes, you are.
Now, is that like a sports car where you come from?
No, no, not at all. What we were doing is my father owns a drywall business, and we're building a new office complex. So I was picking dirt, you know.
Are there other boys in the family, or is it just you doing it?
I have two older brothers, but they're not near as good as I am working the Bobcat.
Now, are you your dad's favorite? Is he tough on you, or is he easy on you?
Yeah, I work for my father, and what I do is I'm a drywall estimator, so we get the blueprints in, and I figure out the square footage, but, you know, everyone thinks that working for your father would be really easy, and it's tough. He is hard on me, so, but he did let me off for the 2 weeks to come here, but he's like, you're going to make up for it when you get home.
Okay, thank you, Miss Autumn Smith, Miss Alabama. Right over your scoring mark, please. Now say hello to Miss Oklahoma, a junior majoring in pharmaceutical research. She enjoys spending her leisure time playing outdoors. Ladies and gentlemen, from Edmond, Oklahoma, Trisha Stillwell. Now in your video, I saw you playing with your nephew. You sound like you look like you were having more fun than your nephew.
Well, yeah, we have a lot of fun. My nephew teaches me some tricks of the trade and really is a football buff, so he's a huge Dallas Cowboys fan.
You're into pharmaceutical research, right? Now, what are you going to do after you get your degree?
When I get my degree, I plan on going into pharmaceutical research research focusing on migraine headaches. I've had migraine since I was 13 years old, so that's something that is very close to me and something that, you know, I want to find a cure for because I know the hassles and the problems that it causes.
Are we close to a cure?
We're close to a lot of things that are alleviating symptoms, but we're not too close to a cure yet.
Well, thank you so much. Right over to your scoring mark there. Miss Tricia Stillwell, across Oklahoma, Miss Oklahoma. All right, now let's meet Miss Utah. She's a 21-year-old university student and model who aspires to a career in country music. From Centerville, Utah, say hello to Temple Taggart. Now, in your video, tell me what you were doing there.
Well, I believe that I was on a sky coaster. It's something that you're strapped to a cable, takes you 180 feet up in the air, drops you 150 feet, and catches you at 30 feet above the ground.
Are you an adventuresome person, or just you just did that as a crazy moment?
I am. I'm really adventurous. I like to try all different kinds of things, so.
Well, also, you have a serious side. What does your family do? What do you all do together?
We love to rent movies and get Oreos and milk and sit around the fireplace and have some fun.
That's what you do with your family?
Well, we do lots of different things. I wrestle with my brothers sometimes, have arm wrestling competitions, so.
You probably win, don't you?
I do. I wish I could, actually, but I'm working on it.
All right, now, I want to ask you one other thing. I'm told that you want to be a country singer. Is that true? Am I wrong about that?
That is true.
All right, now, I know it's part of our history here. We're just going to harass you until you do it. Would you just give us a couple of bars? Would you, ladies and gentlemen, what do you say? Come on, stand over here in your mark. Temple Taggart, Miss Utah.
Any man of mine better be proud of me. Even when I'm ugly, he still gotta love me. I can be late for a date, that's fine, but he better be on time.
Thank you, thank you. Temple Taggart, Miss Utah, right over your scoring mark, please. Thank you all, ladies. We'll talk to the remaining 5 semifinalists in a few moments, but now let's go backstage with Marla, who has something special just for our television audience.
Miss Alabama Autumn Smith, were you nervous out there?
Yes, it was great, though.
Now, I hear that you can sign. Would you like to give a special message to our hearing-impaired friends at home?
Yes, I'd love to.
Sweet. You are all great. Now, listen, here's your big chance, Miss Oklahoma. In front of 300 million people, I want you to take us into commercial, okay?
Okay. We'll return with the rest of the interview competition after this word from Pantene Pro-V Shampoo and Pro-V Treatment Conditioner for hair so healthy it shines.
They're coming, whoever you are, whatever length your hair, split ends are coming. Why cut them off when you can help head them off with Pantene Pro-V Treatment Conditioner, the first ever root-penetrating pro-vitamin formula to help restore the most damaged areas of your hair, reinforcing it daily, helping stop split ends before they start. Pantene Pro-V Treatment Conditioners for hair so healthy it shines. The reinforcements are here.
Mornings at the O'Briens are now 3 times more interesting.
Coffee.
Thanks to Folgers 3 special wake-up calls. Folgers Coffee House Coffees. There's French roast, hearty and robust, full of flavor. Gourmet Supreme, a well-balanced, truly harmonious blend. And 100% Colombian Supreme, distinctively rich and smooth.
The best part of waking up.
Folgers Coffee House Coffees.
Folgers in your cup.
Say bye-bye to Bottle Foundation and introduce yourself to new Simply Powder Foundation from CoverGirl.
Who else?
Covers like a liquid, but it's a powder. So natural, so smooth.
They should bottle it.
But they didn't. CoverGirl put it in a powder, so it feels weightless, goes on powder light, then goes with you
anywhere.
Simply Powder Foundation. It's the latest makeup shake-up from CoverGirl.
Bye-bye, bottle.
A baby is kidnapped by an IRA terrorist.
The terrorist is the child's father.
If the baby's not treated immediately, he could die.
All new Jag. Then, Dawn and Cheech must uncover a sex-crazed murderess.
I got no problem with that.
But could her next victim be Nash Bridges?
Duh. Let's rock.
Following Jag, it's all CBS Friday. Valerie Bertinelli in a big world premiere miniseries. A child is missing. His only hope is this rookie agent.
I can bring this boy home.
Night Sins, February 23rd.
CBS. Welcome home.
As I was saying, Edwards created everyday low meat prices.
Gold Star whole chicken.
69 cents a pound.
And ground beef, 99 cents a pound.
But that's not good enough for our customers. We need to lower the price of boneless and skinless chicken breast to $1.99 a pound every day. All in favor? All opposed?
Oh, no.
Edwards, you could pay more.
Each year, the average American works 50.5 hours a week, puts in 336 hours of carpool, spends 182 hours doing yard work, and walks the family pet 730 times. If you're going to work that hard, shouldn't your vacation? Call for a free visitor guide and information on our $104 St. Petersburg Clearwater Busch Gardens vacation package at 1-800-345-6710 and let your money work hard, too.
Warner Wolf, back where he belongs. Weekdays only on Channel 2.
We're ready to continue the interview competition with our semifinalists and see more of those home videos. Let's begin with Miss Hawaii. Now, let's get Miss Hawaii out here. She's 26 years old, graduate student of the University of Hawaii, a singer and professional dancer from Pearl City. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Brooke Mehielani Lee, Miss Hawaii Mehielani. Did I say that right?
Sort of.
Okay. Now, I'm told you are a professional hula dancer. What is that? What do you do professionally?
That means I'm a hula dancer and I get paid to do it.
Now, how did I feel so dumb all of a sudden? All right, now let me ask you this question. What is the most unusual request you've had as a hula dancer?
I had to dance to Roll Out the Barrel.
How do you do that? Let's see a little of that. Come on, do it. Come on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Go right over your scoring mark if you would. Brooke Mehielani Lee, Miss Hawaii. Now say hello to Miss Idaho. She's 26 years old, a model and aspiring actress. She enjoys skiing and spending time with her pal, Gizzy. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Idaho, Brandy Sherwood. Now, I noticed in your video, Gizzy seems to be having a pretty good time. He has it good.
It's a girl. Giz is named after the gremlin Gizmo. And you don't want to leave your socks around with her. She waits for them, and so it's a tug of war for the socks. They end up in our backyard along with bras and panties and everything else in the house. So.
And in hot tubs, too.
Yeah, she likes the hot tub. She's tempted to jump in when we go in there, so.
Well, now, you're doing commercials, I'm told, right? What's the commercial that you just did?
Well, I did a commercial recently with an 80-year-old man. I was marrying him. It was really interesting because it was for the Washington Post, and we had met through the personals, and he wasn't an actor. The director was his grandfather, so he put him in there, so he had a really tough time kissing me. So he kept pecking me, and after a while, he really planted one on me, and he was so proud of himself. But the union rules are they have to have a trailer nearby for cardiac arrest, so they kept that close for him.
I can understand this. There's still hope for me. Please step right over to your scoring mark if you would. Brandy Sherwood, Miss Idaho. And now let's get to know Miss New Jersey. She's 23 years old, a senior at Rider University, an aspiring actress who recently made her network debut on daytime drama series Another World. Let's welcome Jennifer Makris, Miss New Jersey. Another World, very interesting. Tell us about daytime soap.
Well, it's kind of interesting. My experience was very short. It was intended to be a 3-year contract role. I told everyone I knew that I had a 3-year contract role, hadn't signed the papers, and they wrote me off. Isn't that funny?
They wrote you off? How long? How many shows did you do?
Just one.
One show? Wasn't your fault, though, was it?
Oh, no. It had nothing to do with me. No, but it was a good first day, but it was my last day.
Well, maybe they'll just run it every day, like a medley of your hit.
I run it myself every day, so that works.
This is your first trip to Louisiana, right? Not?
Mm-mm, I've been here twice.
You've been here twice, okay. What's your favorite dish then? Hello? What's your favorite dish?
Crawfish.
Crawfish.
Crawfish. And I can peel them myself.
Sounds like they love you too. All right, would you step over to your scoring mark, Jennifer Macris, Miss New Jersey? Say hello to Miss Texas. Amanda is a 21-year-old model who enjoys writing children's books and generally clowning around. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to pool shark Amanda Little, Miss Texas. Amanda, you're a pool hustler there. I noticed that. Now, you're quite a ham.
Well, yes, I think the video we showed was me singing with a band and playing some pool, and actually we had to do several shoots to get me making the pool shots, but it looks good.
Now, have you always been like an extrovert?
Yeah. Actually, when I was little, I would always dress up in front of the room and with my mom and everything, and I could entertain myself really well, but I always was the one in charge and in charge of the room always.
You're never shy?
Never shy, no. I love to have fun.
Well, now, let me ask you, you said something earlier about you had butterflies when you walked out, and you said you often had butterflies. Did you, what was that? What did you mean by that?
Well, actually, a very dear thing to me, I keep it with me most of the time, is my butterfly necklace that my mom gave me when I was entering school, new school in 2nd grade, and she told me to wear this necklace that it would keep the butterflies around my neck and out of my stomach.
Just don't swallow the necklace.
Yeah, don't swallow the necklace.
Please stand on your scoring mark. Ladies and gentlemen, Amanda Little, Miss Texas. And now let's get to know Miss Tennessee, a university graduate. She's an actress, a model, and has spent much of the past year speaking to young people in her community. Ladies and gentlemen, Tawana Stone, Miss Tennessee, my home state. What do you say to kids? When you go out there, what do you say to them?
Well, I just try to share a part of myself with them. I try to share with them the things that I've learned over the past 9 years working professionally as a model and an actress. I've come in contact with a lot of different people and learned a lot of different techniques and things like that. And I want to share with them that they can do anything they set their minds to. They can communicate with anyone, and just that they're good people and they have good things to share with others.
Terrific message. Kids of your own, are you planning?
Oh, yes, yes. I would love to have probably two little boys.
Now, you have been to Louisiana first time, or this is...
This is my first time.
First time. What are you going to take home? What is the food like? What do you think of Louisiana?
I think I could come here anytime and have great food and meet great people. I've come in contact with some wonderful people here.
There you go. Step over to your scoring mark. Tawana Stone, Miss Tennessee. I think they like you. Well, that completes our interview competition. 10 terrific young women. Now let's find out what's going on behind the scenes with Marla. Marla, you're not handling my business, are you? You're not doing my work.
No, George. Your job is very safe, I think. Now I want to talk to you ladies out there between the ages of 15 and 26. Think you can handle this kind of competition? You want to give it a try? Watch for our phone number at the end of the show, and you can call us for more information on the Miss USA and the Miss Teen USA state pageants. I tried it when I was a teenager, and it was a lot of fun. Speaking of fun, our delegates have been pursuing exactly that here in the Shreveport-Bossier area. Here's the reigning Miss USA, Louisiana's own Allie Landry, to tell us all about it. Allie?
Thanks, Marla. I'm from Breaux Bridge in southern Louisiana, so it's a real treat for me to be in the northwest part of our state to show you all around. And yes, we have been looking for fun, and we found it.
But first things first, makeup consultant Gary Politano knows we want to look our best. So he gave the delegates tips on choosing the right makeup at the Nature's Image Cosmetic Clinic, sponsored by Equinox International. Now we're ready for fun, and that means heading for the riverfront. Check out the arts and entertainment at the annual Red River Revel. And let the good times roll at the yearly African-American celebration of food, art, and music. And the Louisiana State Fair makes everyone feel like a kid again. now is Louisiana's all-time favorite celebration, Mardi Gras. Shreveport-Bossier's two big Mardi Gras crews are Centaur and Gemini, and they have enough beads for everyone. You're a sports fan? Check out the thoroughbreds at Louisiana Downs. The Super Derby is the big race of the year. Crazy for college football? Head for the Independence Bowl in December. But do you know what Louisianians love more than anything? Louisiana cuisine. This area is a gourmet's delight. There are elegant New Orleans-style restaurants with elaborate menus. And down-home places that serve some of the millions of crawfish devoured every May during Mudbug Madness. They may look scary, but once you learn how to eat them, they're delicious. Ask any Miss Louisiana. And Shreveport's a crossroads for music. The great rock guitarist James Burton, who toured with Elvis and Jerry Lee Lewis, has his own club. And if dancing is your thing, hot clubs like Bricktown have room to boogie down on the dance floor. And room upstairs for a friendly game of pool. The newest fun in Shreveport-Bossier is gaming. Let's head back to the riverfront and try our luck.
George and Marla, there's so much more to see and do here in Northwest Louisiana. We couldn't cover it all. So the delegates and I will be back later in the show and take you along for the rest of our tour.
All right, that's the day, Dolly. See you later. And when we come back, the first scores of the evening from the interview competition will be ready, right, Marlon?
Yes, George.
Okay.
And a song from Randy Newman that's wonderful. You're going to love it.
I don't want to miss that. But the scores will be ready, right?
Yes, George,
okay.
they will.
Because, you know, I don't want to miss that.
I know. I'm going to let you know.
In the future, there will be an antiperspirant with such strength it delivers the ultimate dryness protection for any man alive. Only it will be for a woman. Well, the future is now. Secret Ultra Dry, a revolutionary pH balance form. State of the art. Goes on dry, vanishes to keep you drier than any other type. Look into the future. Look into Secret Ultra Dry. Strong enough for a man, but with ultra dryness for a woman.
Dannon, here's a whole new side to you.
New from Dannon Double Delights, creamy low-fat yogurt, chocolate topping, and flavors like chocolate cheesecake for rich chocolate treats you can let yourself eat.
Taste why it's Dannon.
Yes, doctor. Oh, I'm getting a cold. I know what I need from the makers of Advil. Advil Cold and Sinus works fast to relieve nasal congestion and sinus pain so you can breathe easier. It's tough on colds, like Advil is on pain.
Advil Cold and Sinus.
But the fire is so delightful. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Nothing melts away the cold like a delicious hot bowl of Campbell's soup.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Campbell's makes everything.
Live from the Hirsch Coliseum in Shreveport, Louisiana, it's the 1997 Miss USA pageant. Here's Marla Maples-Trump.
The first scores of the semifinal competition are in. Let's see how the delegates did in the interviews. Looks like Miss Hawaii is in the lead. I bet they love that hula show that she put on for us. But look behind, Tennessee and Rhode Island. They're all very, very close. Anything could happen now. Remember, the lead can change because as the evening goes on, these scores will be added to the scores for the swimsuit and the evening gown competitions. The scores are then averaged, and only the top 6 delegates will advance to the finals. Now let's go back to the George on stage.
The George? The Donald? Hey, I'm family! Our special guest has been writing and performing hit songs for more than 20 years, and tonight He's here with a soulful tribute to this beautiful state of Louisiana. Here's Oscar nominee and Grammy winner, Randy Newman.
What has happened down here is the wind have changed. Clouds roll in from the north and it start to rain. Rain real hard, it rained for a real long time. 6 feet of water in the streets of Evangeline. The river rolls all day, the river rolls all night. Some people got lost in the flood. Some people got away all right. The river have busted through, clear down to Plaquemine. 6 feet of water in the streets of Evangeline. Louisiana, Louisiana, they're trying to wash us away. They're trying to wash us away. Louisiana, Louisiana, they're trying to wash us away. They're trying to wash us away. President Coolidge come down in the railroad train. A little fat man with a notepad in his hand. The president say, little fat man, isn't it a shame what the river has done to this poor cracker's land? Louisiana, Louisiana, they're trying to wash us away. They're trying to wash us away. Louisiana, Louisiana, they're trying to wash us away. They're trying to wash us away. They're trying to wash us away. They're trying to wash us away.
Wow. Stay with us. We'll be right back with the swimsuit competition. Wasn't that great?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Are you having fun tonight?
To New Orleans.
You know, AT&T is making long-distance calls from home simple. And now, a guarantee.
Guarantee?
Yeah, okay. If you're not satisfied that their prices are competitive, you get a month of long-distance free.
Up to $100 worth.
Right.
I have AT&T. It's the best value.
They got the most powerful network.
What if I call? You know, if you have any questions, just call it.
1-800-COMPARE.
I have a sister.
This is not the time.
AT&T quality, service, and guaranteed competitive prices, so you never have to worry about long-distance prices again.
To prevent my heartburn, I'll do almost anything. But if I take Pepcid AC, they say I should take it an hour before I eat. Why? When new Tagamet HB200's label says it prevents heartburn in half that time. And Tagamet has more acid blockers than Pepcid AC, so it blocks stomach acid faster. That doesn't mean it's stronger, just faster. And it lasts for hours.
New Tagamet HB200. More acid blockers help block acid faster.
I'm Allie Landry. We'll return in a moment with more of Miss U.S.
This is my husband, Ray. He's a great provider and a wonderful father. Look at him. He'd be a basket case without me.
This is my wife, Deborah. She manages the house and takes care of the kids. I watch a lot of TV.
I can't think of anyone I'd rather share my life with. Well, Bon Jovi's cute.
Everybody loves Raymond after Dave's World CBS Friday.
An escape artist may push his luck too far.
I don't want to die like this.
Will Corbin Burnson be touched by an angel?
Why can't we do something?
After 60 Minutes, CBS Sunday.
CBS? Welcome home.
Right now, get one of the best deals of the year at Sears.
Really?
Save $80 on this super capacity Kenmore washer and $50 on this matching dryer.
You can't beat that.
And Sears has washers and dryers on sale starting at only $199. But you better hurry.
I think I better get over there.
You've only got 3 days.
3 days?
To get to Sears for 0% finance charge on appliances, computers, camcorders, and TVs.
Really?
Use your Sears card and get no billing, no payments, no accrued interest till June. Through Saturday at Sears.
3 days is all I need.
Want to start something? Join Bally Total Fitness now and get moving for only $5. Excited? Call 1-800-FITNESS now and get just what you want. So, you want to go again? Only $5 to start at Bally Total Fitness. Do it now.
Ode to 106.7 Light FM, an original poem by Carrie Garr. I think that I shall never hear a radio station like this one here. It's 106.7 Light FM, you see. They play the most music in New York City. So if you like music with not much talk, turn on 106.7 Light FM at work, so the boss won't squawk.
106.7 Light FM.
Sort of a reverse.
What's lurking on food, bottles, and more?
A germ test at 11.
Here again, George Hamilton and Marla Maples Trump.
Welcome back to our live show from Shreveport, Louisiana. You know, Marla and I are both in the South, and we have a special place in our hearts for the beautiful bayous of this area.
That's right, George. I'm just a little old swamp gal from Georgia.
Oh yeah. Just going down the river to get a sack of cats. Okay, it's time for some beauty on the bayou with USA's most beautiful women, our 51 delegates.
Yes.
Magnificent steamboats are part of the colorful history of Shreveport, Bossier City, and we brought some of the fun right here on our stage tonight. Let's join our semifinalists on the riverboat Miss USA for the Jansen swimsuit competition, where the delegates will also be modeling Payless shoes. We're rolling on the river. Let's begin with Miss Florida, Angelia Savage. Miss Rhode Island, Claudia Jordan. Miss Alabama, Autumn Smith. Miss Oklahoma, Tricia Stillwell. Miss Utah, Temple Taggart. Miss Hawaii, Brooke Mehelani Lee. Miss Idaho, Brandy Sherwood. Miss New Jersey, Jennifer Mattress. Miss Texas, Amanda Little. And finally, Miss Tennessee, Tawana Stone.
While the swimsuit scores are being verified, we want you to see the fabulous things that tonight's winner will take home. Let's join Allie Landry and our delegates with nearly $200,000 in gifts and prizes for the new Miss USA. Locals call the Shreveport-Bossier City area the capital of Northwest Louisiana. It's the economic center as well as the hub of culture and entertainment. The perfect way to take a tour? Allie has it. It's driving excitement for Miss USA, the 1997 Pontiac Sunfire convertible. Sporty, powerful, fun to drive, and loaded. When she gets behind the wheel of her new Sunfire, the road is hers. Awarded by Shreveport area Pontiac Pros Dealer Group. Pontiac, the official cars of the 1997 Miss USA pageant. Make your own beach with Jantzen, official swimwear of the Miss USA pageant. Jantzen awards tonight's winner with $10,000 cash, plus a wardrobe of Jantzen swimwear and sportswear. Jantzen, whose clean water campaign is dedicated to keeping America's beaches beautiful. From Hawaiian Tropic Sun Care products, Miss USA receives an exciting one-week trip to Hawaii for two. Hawaiian Tropic World-Class Sun Protection. Available in over 85 countries around the world. Aloha from Hawaiian Tropic. Shoes and more shoes from Payless Shoe Source. For every need, every occasion. Dressy, casual, and active footwear for all the important events and fun activities in her life. Plus, $7,500 in cash, all from Payless, the official footwear for tonight's pageant. Doesn't it feel good to pay less? She wins a new Cobalt 190 runabout powered by a dependable Mercruiser stern drive. In a world full of acceptable compromises, the Cobalt 190 is the exceptional rule. Cobalt, the difference between acceptable and exceptional. Equinox International, the creators of Nature's Image Cosmetics, awards Miss USA $7,000 and a one-year supply of cosmetics. Nature's Image was created as a part of a complete line of environmentally conscious and health-related products, exclusively formulated to impact our lives and our planet in a positive way. Elegant Celeste Collection Lingerie and Loungewear, awarded by Celeste Couture of Dallas, the world's largest direct-selling lingerie company. Celeste, for today's woman, the Celeste woman. Miss USA receives $5,000 and a fabulous array of exclamation products, including the new Sheer Exclamation Blush Fragrance. Exclamation, the official fragrance of tonight's pageant. She'll be on time and in style with fabulous new watches from Universal Genève, a work of art in diamonds and 18-karat gold for glittering evenings. And from Elise, a wardrobe of 5 watches combining high fashion with sports styling, the perfect match for every Miss USA occasion. The official Miss USA diamond signature brooch created by world-renowned jeweler Hammerman, New York. 5 marquee diamonds crown the 18-karat gold brooch, which contains 37 dazzling diamonds in all. Miss USA will wear her brooch as a lifetime remembrance, created for her by Hammerman. And her portrait in oil by Anthony Guerrio, official portrait painter of the 1997 Miss USA pageant. That is waiting for one lucky lady, along with an opportunity to work with the famous Elite Model Management. And speaking of modeling, the most gorgeous moment of the evening is coming up with the evening gown competition.
You going to change?
Of course. How about you?
Well, I'm wearing basic black. I could change the shoes, but I mean, I think it takes quite a man to be able to wear these shoes.
Never mind him. You have to stay tuned. We'll have the swimsuit scores when we return. Down.
From Shreveport-Bossier, Louisiana, here again is Marla Maples-Trump.
Before I take a break to change gowns, here are those very important numbers, the scores for the swimsuit competition. Looks like Florida's in the lead. I hear she's a scuba diver. That may have a little bit to do with keeping in such great shape. Utah and Tennessee and Alabama, they're close behind. Jantzen will award the winner, who is Miss Florida, Angelia Savage, a $1,000 prize. Congratulations. And now let's go back to George in all of his splendor.
Thank you, Marla. We want to take a moment here to acknowledge the many volunteers who've helped this Miss USA pageant in Louisiana. And we'd like to introduce some of the key people to whom we owe a big thank you. Audience, if you would please hold your applause until the end. First, the Lieutenant Governor of Louisiana, Kathleen B. Blanco. The Mayor of Shreveport, Robert Bo Williams. The President of the Shreveport-Bossier Convention and Tourist Bureau, Preston R. Friedley, Jr. The local host committee pageant director, Linda Talbert, and President and General Manager of the State Fair of Louisiana, Sam Giordano. Thank you all. We invite you now to join all of our delegates for a visit to beautiful Cedar Croft Plantation as they model their evening gowns in a setting that takes us back in time to Louisiana's past. Accompanied by the Stonewall Baptist Church Choir, our 10 semifinalists return to our Louisiana riverboat setting as they model their gowns in the 1997 Miss USA Evening Gown Competition. We begin with Miss Florida. Miss Rhode Island. Miss Alabama. Miss Oklahoma. Hawaii. Miss Idaho. Miss New Jersey. Miss Texas. Miss Tennessee. Stunning ladies, aren't they great? That concludes our semifinal competition. When we return, we'll have the scores from the evening gown competition and then reveal the 6 delegates who go on to the finals. Don't miss it.
All the forest people came to see it. The mother deer said, I think I'll call him Bambi. Bambi had a friend named Thumper. He thumped his foot like this.
Bambi was his first experience on the ice.
He's slooping around because he had tiny feet.
Bambi meets Feline for the first time.
And they fell in love.
Walt Disney's Bambi. Bring the magic home.
Because you are getting soft just surfing the channels. General Foods International Coffees rewards you with new sugar-free, fat-free French Vanilla Cafe. So you can unplug without undoing all the good you've done.
He likes it. Hey, Mikey.
Life Cereal is looking for the next Mikey.
Missy. Birth to Melissa.
Mom, I'm gonna be the next Mikey.
You can be whatever you want.
I could be on millions of boxes Texas Life cereal. Win $10,000. Maybe even star in a commercial.
$10,000? Your child can be the next Mikey or win one of hundreds of other cash prizes. So get a box of Life today and enter the Be the Next Mikey contest.
All day long, I'm in the sun. I swim 50 laps a day.
But the things I like don't always make my skin happy.
Now there's a new body wash from Dove. Ultra Moisturizing Body Wash. We've doubled the moisturizer to give you smoother skin than ever before.
My skin feels softer.
It's a delicious feeling. It wakes up my sensual side.
Ultra Moisturizing Body Wash with double the moisturizer. New from Dove.
Because one day you ran out of excuses and just ran. We made new sugar-free, fat-free General Foods International coffees. So you can unplug without undoing all the good you've done.
Know what's really in store when you go shopping? Stop before you shop. The secrets the stores don't want you to know. 48 Hours, Thursday.
Who win Best Record of the Year, Best Song of the Year, plus live performances by Album of the Year nominees. The 39th Annual Grammy Awards, CBS February 26th. It doesn't get any bigger than this.
Here are the scores for the last semifinal event, the evening gown competition. Well, looks like to me Florida's in the lead again with Texas and Tennessee pretty close behind. We're adding these to the scores for the swimsuit and interview competitions to determine the finalists, and we'll reveal those 6 names in a few moments. Right now, we want to announce the winner of the Miss Congeniality Award, one that has special meaning because the delegates vote on it among themselves. And here's our winner, Miss District of Columbia. How did I know that? This girl's so much fun. Napier Daniel Groves. Congratulations. You receive $1,000 and a Miss USA trophy. Thank you. And keep smiling, honey. You're wonderful.
Thank you so much.
This is a great compliment from all the other delegates. And thousands of you voted for Miss Photogenic on our internet site. Right now, we're going to surprise the delegate you chose. Congratulations, Audra. You won Miss Photogenic, okay? And you're going to win $1,000 and a Miss USA trophy. Way to go.
Thank you.
Y'all are all
so
great.
much.
We love you. The voters out there on the net really loved you, too.
Thank you.
Congratulations again, and thank you to all of our internet voters. And now we'd like to introduce a young woman whom Louisiana is very proud. The reigning Miss USA, Allie Landry.
Hi, Marla. How are you?
I'm getting over the jitters now. How about you?
I am too. I am too. Definitely.
Now, you're giving up your crown in your home state, and this
Yes,
crowd, I bet they really love you. It must be special.
The state has supported me from the very beginning, so it's so wonderful for me to relinquish my title here.
Good for you. Honey.
Yes.
You did so many things as Miss USA, and I know something you love the most was probably working with the Special Olympics kids.
That's right. The Special Olympics is the charity of choice for Miss USA.
Right.
So I've traveled across the country working with these really special kids.
They are so great. And
They are.
Thank you for
They are.
everything you've done.
Thank you.
And I know the first stop after Shreveport for the new Miss USA will be the closing ceremonies of the Special Olympics World Games in Toronto. Which lucky lady is going to be taking that trip? We're about to narrow it down to 6 possibilities. Let's go back to George.
Thank you, Marla. Things are heating up down here. A lot of tension. Delegates, you know what's about to happen. Only the 6 with the highest composite scores will continue in the competition. These names are in random order. The first finalist for the title of Miss USA 1997 is Miss Hawaii, Brooks Mehelani Lee. A second spot goes to Miss Idaho, Brandy Sherwood. Our third spot, Miss Tennessee, Tawana Stone. Halfway there, 3 to go, Miss Utah, Temple Taggart. Two more, Miss Florida, Angelia Savage. And here it is, the last spot, number 6, Miss Texas, Amanda Leno. There you have it, the finalists for the title of Miss USA 1997.
Allie, the tension really goes up a notch now. Can you feel it with the judges' questions coming up?
Definitely, sure does.
Tell us how this part of the competition relates to what you're faced with throughout the year as Miss USA.
Well, as Miss USA, I get a chance to pretty much talk to everyone, presidents, heads of state, even children. Sometimes when you get off a plane, there's like a camera staring in your face, so you really have to be on top of things.
What to do and what to say.
That's right.
It's not easy, but it's great. And remember, if you're between the ages of 15 and 26 and you want more information on the Miss USA or the Miss Teen USA state pageants, watch for our phone number at the end of the show. The judges' questions are next. You have to stay tuned. And me.
Me too.
I'm so tired of waiting, for you.
Why wait for a cold pill to start working when there's Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine? Its burst of effervescence means its strong medicine is ready to rush relief the instant you take it. So what are you waiting for? Get fast relief. Get Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine. Also, rush soothing relief with Alka-Seltzer Plus hot flu and body ache formula.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Would your customers be interested in salon quality products at a fraction of the price?
I don't think so.
Salon style. Salon quality. Sensible prices.
We did a test to prove Reynolds Wrap Heavy Duty Aluminum Foil prevents frost and freezer burn on steaks better than Ziploc freezer bags.
Night and day I kept watch. Extreme? You bet. But we beat Ziploc.
One more reason, Reynolds has it all wrapped up.
Miss USA pageant will be back in a moment. Stay tuned.
Tonight,
What is she doing to her hair?
Fran Drescher shows her true colors.
I feel like I'm in an episode of the Jetsons or something.
Plus, Dave gets friendly with supermodel Ava Herzegova.
What are you doing after the show?
What show?
And the legendary Tony Bennett. Also an OJ Top 10.
He was so depressed today, he only played 9 holes.
Tonight.
Coming up on This Morning, it's an old move back as a new groove, and people across the country are cutting the rug. Swing, it's back bigger and better than ever. See what all the fun is about. Then weightlifting. It's not just for bodybuilders anymore. In fact, studies show it can make a big difference in the health and well-being of seniors. What you need to know tomorrow on This Morning.
CBS, welcome home. Coming up on Channel 2 News tonight at 11, after the verdict, the jury must now decide O.J. Simpson's financial punishment. We're live in Santa Monica with late details.
A train bound for New York derails in Florida tonight. We'll have the latest on injuries.
Hear how items you handle every day have the potential to make you sick. It's in our special report, The Germ Test.
Lotto fever runs high tonight, and we'll have the $25 million jackpot numbers, plus Warner Wolf Sports.
Rangers in Hartford, Devils and Islanders at 11.
We put it together. We pull it apart. We examine every aspect of human nature. The New York Times. Every day we reveal a world of meaning that others miss. The deeper you look, the more you see. The New York Times. Expect the world.
Pan Am will take you to Los Angeles from $179. Call your travel agent or 1-800-FLY-PAN AM.
Da do 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 da 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 da.
The new 105.1 FM, The Buzz.
That's all I want to say to you.
Introducing Classico's new roasted garlic pasta sauce. In the Italian village of Sorrento, traditional homemade pasta sauces are rich with the robust flavor of roasted garlic. Now new Classico de Sorrento, with oven-roasted garlic and sweet-red tomatoes, lets you taste this authentic homemade Italian flavor for yourself. Discover Classico's new roasted garlic pasta sauce and taste the difference authenticity makes.
The 1997 Miss USA pageant, live from the Hirsch Coliseum in Shreveport, Louisiana. Here again, your host, George Hamilton.
We now have one round of competition for our 6 finalists, the judges' questions. Ladies, each of you will draw a judge's name from this bowl, and you'll have 20 seconds to respond to the judge's question. As they vote, the judges will see a video reminder of each delegate so that the judge's overall impression, as well as the delegate's answer, will determine the score. Now remember, ladies, all previous scores have been deleted, and you begin competing again on equal footing. We begin with Miss Hawaii. Please step forward. Pick a card, please. Pick the judge. You have picked judge number 1, Madison. Madison, your question.
Okay. Voters in 2 states recently approved the medical use of marijuana. If it were legal in your state and your doctor suggested you use it, would you?
I wouldn't use it. I have friends, unfortunately, who do use marijuana in Hawaii and are hooked on it. And I think that it is known as a hooking drug, which means that it will lead you as a ladder into other more dangerous drugs. So my father passed away, and he was under drug management of some sort, and he dealt with the pain, and I think I could deal with the pain too.
Thank you very much. Would you stay there while the judges score you? Thank you, and would you go back to your mark? And Miss Idaho, would you step forward? Please reach into the bowl. Pick your judge and your question. This is for judge number 3, Nick Lowry.
If you had a terminally ill relative who asked you to help him or her die, what would you do?
I think that would be one of the most difficult things to go through, and I feel if I was close enough to this person and loved them, I would respect their wishes. Fortunately, I haven't been in that situation, but I can understand the pain that people go through when they have a disease such as cancer or AIDS. So I would try and respect what they wanted. It's their choice, and I would try and let them know I love them and hopefully change their mind. Thank you.
Thank you, and hold your position while the judges score you, please. All right, Miss Idaho, would you return to your spot? And Miss Tennessee, would you step down, please? Miss Tennessee, would you reach into the bowl? Pick out a judge. You have picked judge number 7, Gail Gerchik. Please give your question to Miss Tennessee.
If someone made a racist remark in your presence, how would you handle it?
Well, I've actually been in that situation, and I think it depends on your state of mind and what you've encountered in your life. But as for me, I have always been around people who have taught me to be the best person that I can be. So when encountered with situations, I try to handle it the best way that I can. And I think that is to let them know that it really isn't acceptable to talk about people and say negative things that way. So I would let them know that I feel very strongly about it and that they should refrain from using any kind of racist remarks around me.
Thank you. Would you stand there while the judges score you, please? Now, Miss Tennessee, please return to your spot. And Miss Utah, would you step down? Please reach into this magic bowl and come up with yet another question. This is for judge number 4, Judge Ingrid Casares. Your question, please.
If being Miss USA meant you couldn't go on a date for a whole year, would you still want the title?
Definitely. I think of USA as kind of a sacrifice of a year of your life. I believe that God has given us so many things that I can then sacrifice that year of my life to the nation and the people of our nation and helping them. And so definitely I would give it up to become Miss USA.
Please hold your position while the judges score you. Miss Utah, please return to your spot up there. And Miss Florida, please step down, reach into our bowl, and take one of the final questions. Ah, you're superstitious. You don't know which to pick. I see. All right. This is for judge number 6, Kari Hiroyuki Tagawa. Your question, please.
Your house is burning down. You have time to save only one thing. What would it be and why?
Oh, gosh, one thing? It'd have to be 2 things. It'd have to be my dog, which is my pride and joy, like I said earlier, and it would definitely have to be all the pictures, the memories that I have, because that is the most precious thing to me, and without those, I wouldn't have anything.
Thank you. Please hold while the judges score you. Miss Florida, please return to your spot, and Miss Texas, please step down and choose. All right, let's see who you've chosen. You have chosen judge number 5, Michael Andretti. Please, your question, Judge Andretti.
Give us an example from your life where you've turned a negative into a positive.
Well, actually, something that happened to me in my life that I thought was a positive was that I was named drill team captain my sophomore year in high school. But it turned out to be a negative because having to cope with seniors and juniors who are above me age-wise was very difficult. It was hard for me to handle them because they once upon a time were my friends and now I was their leader. But I dealt with it and we spoke about it quite a few times, and I then was able to take charge and be their leader and overcome it.
Thank you. Please hold for your judges to score you. If you'll return to your spot. Thank you so much, delegates. Thank you so much, judges. Thank you, all of Louisiana.
Wow, they're all terrific, but only 3 will continue in the competition for the crown. Who will the final 3 be? We'll find out when we come right back.
Things are happening every day. There's always something new. As I grow, it's good to know I can still turn to you. You are the first place. We always try. 'Cause just like us, you have so many sides. Come see the many sides of Sears.
It sounds like this, and like this, and like this. It's the sound of freshness, and you hear it every time you open a jar of Campbell's delicious new soups. Soup stock so full with fresh carrots, fresh celery, fresh onions, and firm pasta, we had to put them in glass just to show them off. Campbell's fresh tasting, best tasting new soups in resealable jars. Sounds good, doesn't it?
Sure does.
The new fresh tasting soups from Campbell's.
Now, without a pin, a toothpick, a gizmo, it separates. It defines lash by lash. Lash by Lash mascara from Maybelline. Pull out the brush and it wipes off the gunk. Not once, twice. No clumps to pick at, no globs to pick off. Lash by Lash mascara, a now new waterproof formula for perfectly separated lashes. Come rain or shine, it's Lash by Lash, now in waterproof.
Maybe she's born with it. They're together again to solve a murder. Andy Griffith joins Dick Van Dyke.
Now what can we do for some real fun?
All new Diagnosis Matlock, a murder, CBS Thursday.
On America's Night of Television, she's faced tragedy and triumph. Now, a mysterious disease
should recover.
There's a chance I may not. Will be her greatest test on Dr. Quinn. Then, a terrifying headline. If I can't change it. A man on the run. Is he destined to commit a crime?
Get away from that gun!
All new early edition CBS Saturday.
CBS. Welcome home.
Right now, get one of the best deals of the year at Sears.
Really?
Save $80 on this super capacity Kenmore washer and $50 on this matching dryer.
You can't beat that.
And Sears has washers and dryers on sale starting at only $199. But you better hurry.
I think I better get over there.
You've only got 3 days.
3 days?
To get to Sears for 0% finance charge on appliances, computers, camcorders, and TVs.
Really?
Use your Sears card and get no billing, no payments, no accrued interest till June through Saturday at Sears.
3 days is all I need.
Each year, the average American works 50.5 hours a week, puts in 336 hours of carpool, spends 182 hours doing yard work, and walks the family pet 730 times. If you're going to work that hard, shouldn't your vacation? Call for a free visitor guide and information on our $104 St. Petersburg Clearwater Busch Gardens vacation package at 1-800-345-6710 and let your money work hard, too.
A special report that will change the way you look at everything tonight.
Welcome back to our live show from Shreveport, Bossier. We have 6 extraordinary young women up here, but only 3 can continue in the competition. In random order, the final 3 delegates for the title of Miss USA 1997 are Miss Tennessee, Tawana Stone. Miss Hawaii, Brooke Mehelani Lee. And Miss Idaho, Brandy Sherwood. Three sensational ladies. One of them will be the new Miss USA.
All right, that crown is so near yet so far. And there's one more round of competition for those 3. Can you imagine what they're feeling now? Ugh. This is their last chance to impress the judges. And each girl knows that if she wins the title of Miss USA, it'll change her life. Let's go back to George for the final question.
This is it, ladies. The final question, your last round of competition and your last opportunity to convince the judges that you should be the next Miss USA. Now, I'm going to ask each of you the same question, and you'll have 20 seconds in which to respond. To make sure the second and third delegates don't hear the question in advance, we'll ask them to wait in our soundproof booth. Now, if Miss Hawaii and Miss Idaho will proceed to the soundproof booth, you and I will step right over here. I want to be sure they're in there. Do you think they can hear us? Not anything. I don't see that they can. Hello, can you hear us? No, they can't hear us. Okay, here is the question. Who said it was going to be easy? Miss Universe has recently been the subject of a lot of press attention about her weight. If this happened to you, how would you handle it?
Well, I think it's very important to try to be your best self, no matter if you're Miss Universe or what arena that you're working in. And if I were faced with a situation like that, I would try to be my best self. If there isn't a weight restriction, as far as I am aware of, and I would just try to probably lose the weight. I would try to be healthy and handle it in a very healthy way.
Thank you. Now, if you'll step over your scoring mark right over here. Miss Hawaii, if you'll step down. You didn't hear anything, did you? All right, we have a very difficult question. Miss Universe has recently been the subject of a lot of press attention about her weight. If this happened to you, how would you handle it?
I think I would take a good hard look at myself, and I'd look from the inside out, and I'd know that I was the same girl that was crowned that day, and it really didn't matter what I looked like on the outside because I won for what I was in here. So if I go up, I go down, I get taller, I get shorter, my nose gets bigger or smaller, I'm still who I was when that crown was on my head, and I'm a good representative no matter what.
Thank you for your answer. Now, would you please step right over here to your mark right there? Miss Idaho. This is not an easy question. Miss Universe has recently been the subject of a lot of press attention about her weight. If this happened to you, how would you handle it?
Well, I think it's difficult for any woman to handle weight fluctuations, and we all have to deal with that at certain times in our life. But I feel Miss Universe won for a certain reason. I saw the young woman compete who won, and she was amazing. She had an inner beauty that came through. You can look at someone to a point, but it's something that comes from inside. And that's the woman who won the title. And so I feel the children that meet with this woman, that's the person they love. It's not what she looks like, it's the inner beauty.
Thank you. Now please step right over here to you, Mark. And now the most difficult moment of the evening for our judges, their final vote. As each of our final three steps forward, the judges will vote for her as second runner-up, first runner-up, or the new Miss USA. Remember, this vote is based on the judge's overall impression of the delegate in the competition this evening, in addition to her answer to the final question. Judges, you are about to choose the young woman who you believe will be the best Miss USA. We begin with Miss Tennessee. Miss Hawaii. Miss Idaho. Ladies and gentlemen, three fantastic young women. All of you.
I can't stand the suspense anymore. I want to know who's going to wear the crown.
You'll know, Marla, if you stay here. Now, just don't worry about it. In a few moments, we're going to get the answer.
Okay. Well, let's go away so we can come back fast.
Go away so we can come back fast? Y'all come back now, here? How's your mama now?
Well, I get this cold. Not a sniffle, not a you'll feel better in the morning cold. This one's a doozy. Congestion, unbelievable. I really needed something powerful. So I found new Tylenol Cold Severe Congestion. 3 maximum strength medicines and a full dose of Tylenol pain reliever. That's tough. It works so well on my horrible congestion. I'm once again Mommy, finder of all lost things.
New Tylenol Cold Severe Congestion. Tougher than your toughest cold.
Nobody does it like you.
For high traffic areas, there's the deep cleaning power of the Hoover Steam Vac Deluxe with 5-brush agitator.
Nobody does it like you.
Celebrate the Olive Garden's Parmigiana pears starting at $7.95. Like shrimp and chicken Parmigiana, plump shrimp, tender chicken, layers of delicious Italian cheeses with unlimited salad and breadsticks. Parmigiana pears at the Olive Garden.
The sun is rising, see it shine. A new day rising, see it shine.
It's a new day with new improved Transitions lenses. Outdoors, they get darker faster. Indoors, clearer. And Transitions lenses are thinner and more comfortable than regular glass or plastic lenses, so you feel and look better.
It's a new day.
It's a new day in eye care with Transitions lenses.
Up next, the jury about to decide on O.J. Simpson's financial punishment and what's hiding on items you handle every day, the results of our germ test, plus Warner Wolf Sports next.
We're back in Shreveport, and as we await the judge's decision and prepare to crown the new Miss USA, we want to take one last look at this great area of Northwest Louisiana with Allie Landry. Allie?
Thanks, Marla. When you look at this vibrant metropolitan area with its varied industry, culture, and entertainment, it's hard to imagine Shreveport's 19th century beginnings. This city was founded on the Red River back in the 1830s, and the steamboat traffic made Shreveport-Bossier the prosperous capital of Northwest Louisiana. Now the riverfront is a cultural and entertainment center, and the Twin Cities are home to some 300,000 people. Today's riverboats may stay at the dock, but they draw visitors from all over the USA for gaming. Shreveport Shreveport has many museums, and one of the most popular is the Arklatex Antique and Classic Vehicle Museum. Every car lover will find a favorite, from contemporary classics to golden oldies. The Virginia K. Sheehy Biomedical Research Center provides state-of-the-art diagnostic imaging, and the Joe D. Wagner Lock Dam and Port has opened this part of the Red River to commercial and recreational traffic. Barksdale Air Force Base is an important part of the local economy, and it houses the 8th Air Force Museum, where you can take a time trip from World War I to the present. Take time to stop and smell the roses at the American Rose Center, the USA's largest park dedicated to our favorite flower. Jansen Sportswear was the perfect gear for a shopping side trip to the charming little town of Natchitoches. It's known for its beautiful riverfront, great southern cooking, and the Christmas time Festival of Lights. Oil City was the center of the oil boom of the early 1900s. Can we get this old grasshopper well working? Here's an easier job. Touring Caddo Pine Island, Oil and Historical Society Museum. Hey, we did it! Antique shopping is a favorite sport of the neighboring town of Vivian. Shreveport's Municipal Auditorium was home to the famous Louisiana Hayride Show, which helped boost the career of a certain young singer whom you may recognize. All this touring makes a girl want to go shopping on Line Avenue. It's the female form of hunting, and we compare our catch at the end of a perfect day. We head home across the Texas Street Bridge with its spectacular neon display. Thank you, Shreveport and Bossier City, for your southern hospitality and a truly wonderful time.
As we prepare to crown the new Miss USA, it's time to say farewell to the young woman who has worn the crown for the past year. Please welcome for the last time, as Miss USA Louisiana's own Allie Landry.
To my fellow Louisianans and the people of the USA, thank you for accepting me with open arms. The memories of every smile and handshake are stored within my heart. Barbara, Marlene, and Dolores, we have traveled thousands of miles together and made the best of every moment. Ellie, thank you for a wonderful year. Vera Brown, you are my angel on earth. And to my successor, my sincerest wishes. May God bless you with strength and courage to exemplify the morals and values He gives us all. I dedicate this night in memory of my beloved godfather, Tanny Hebert, my wonderful parents, my loving grandparents, my family, Brandon, Gina, and Ty, and my dearest friends. You have been my strength, and you are my heroes.
Allie, thank you. Thank you, Allie, for a wonderful year as Miss USA. And we'd like to thank all the delegates here tonight for representing their states so, so beautifully.
Yes, thank you all. Now it's time to reveal the second and the first runner-up and the new Miss USA. To assist us, go ahead.
Please welcome two young women who wear crowns of their own. The reigning Miss Universe, Alicia Machado. And the reigning Miss Teen USA, Christy Lee Woods.
Now, to keep this straight, the accounting firm of Ernst & Young has reviewed the results for accuracy, and Mr. Mark Ward is over here. Marla, please get the printout.
Thank you. I have something else to do
Just
here.
like the
Can I
Academy
read it?
Awards. I'm so nervous. Okay, and now, the second runner-up is Miss Tennessee Tawana Stone. Ladies, step down here with us, would you? Step right down here, please. We're about to reveal the name of the first runner-up and the new Miss USA, and we want to remind you of the importance of the first runner-up.
If Miss USA can't complete her reign for any reason, then our first runner-up will become Miss USA.
Ladies, this is the moment. Take a deep breath. The first runner-up is Miss Idaho Brandy Sherman. That means you are Miss USA, Miss Hawaii. You are the new Miss USA. The cash awards and the gifts are yours. And you'll represent our country at Miss Universe pageant this May. Now please, where's the crown? Put it on her, Allie. All right, now take stage. Come and take seats. We invite you to join us in May right here on CBS for the 1997 Miss USA pageant. On behalf of Marla Maples, Trump, Arlie Landry, Randy Newman, and the new Miss USA, Miss Hawaii, this is George Hamilton saying thank you and good night from Shreveport, Louisiana.
For information on the Miss USA or Miss Teen USA state pageants, call 800-442-2020 or visit our internet site at MissUSA.com.
Portions of this program have been pre-recorded.
From Hallmark Hall of Fame, a convict is sent to